Everyone stand up, please. Please stand up. Stand up. Bow. Good morning, everyone. My name is Bowen, and you can call me Teacher Bowen. Now, please have a seat. Have a seat, please. But before we get right to the class, please think about what did we learn during that class? Everyone, please answer. It is capillarity. That's right. Capillarity. So the question is, what is capillarity? Any answers? Tom? So Tom thinks that capillarity is water moving on materials. Everyone, is that right? Water moving on materials. We call it capillarity. Is that right? Everyone, is that right? It is. Yes. Excellent, Tom. And now please make any kind of example of it, of capillarity. Any answers? Jane? So Jane thinks that plastic bag is kind of capillarity. Is that right? Everyone, is that right? It is incorrect. So Jane, plastic bag isn't a kind of capillarity. That's right, but not the correct answer. Now, any other answers? Abby? So Abby thinks that capillarity, a paper absorbs water is kind of capillarity. Everyone, is that right? Is that right? It is? Yes. Excellent, Abby. Now, today we're going to talk about capillarity that have been used in our lives. Capillarity that have been used in our lives. Now, you guys ready? Let's go. So, we will have to do experiment of capillarity. We have 3 different kinds of experiments. Now, our class will have 3 groups, Group A, Group B, and Group C. And each group will have to do one kind of experiment. Now, everyone listen carefully. Please look at me. Here. So, Group A, please raise your hand. Raise your hand, Group A. Here. So, Group A, your experiment was this. It is writing brush. That's right. So, Group A, you have to put, listen carefully here, Group A. You will have to put a writing brush into ink, and later on, you will have to write down your observation on studying paper sheet. Group A, understand? Excellent. Now it's Group B's turn. Group B, please raise your hand. Raise your hand. Watch and listen carefully, Group B. So Group B, what is this? It is a towel, that's right. And Group B, you will have to put the towel into a cup that has water in it. And later on, you will have to write down your observation on studying paper sheet. Understand, Group B? Excellent. Now it is Group C's turn. Group C, please raise your hand. Here, Group C. Now, Group C, your experiment is, what is this? It is a paper flower, that's right. And Group C will have to put your paper flower into a cup that has water in it. So it is paper flower into a cup that has water in it. Later on, Group C, you will have to write down your observation on your studying paper sheet. Understand, Group C? Excellent. Now, before the experiment started, any questions? Samantha? So Samantha, your question is, everyone please look at Samantha. She is asking me a question. Samantha, one more time, your question is, can you put the towel, the whole towel, into the glass? Can you do that? Everyone, it is incorrect. You will have to put a half towel into the glass, but not the whole towel into the glass. Great question, Samantha. Any other questions? Lisa? So Lisa, your question is, everyone please look at Lisa. Lisa is asking me a question here. So Lisa, your question is, so what side of paper flower have to put on water? So it is blue or it is yellow? Everyone please answer. It is blue. That's right. So you have to put blue side on water. Understand, Lisa? Excellent. Now you guys will have 30 minutes to do your experiment. And now 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Time's up. Now each group will have 5 minutes to look at each group's experiment. Now 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So group A, your observation is, wow, excellent. Group B, your observation, cool. Group C, your observation is great. Now 3, 2, 1, time's up. Now everyone please return to your seat. Return to your seat. Now it's time for sharing your observations. So it is Group A's turn. Now Group A, please share your observation. So Group A, what is your experiment? It is writing brush. It is writing brush. And your observation is initially writing brush, when writing brush touches ink, it is in the color gray. And later on, when writing brush touches ink, it started to become black from bottom to the top. So Group A, you think the experiment is a kind of capillarity. Everyone, is that right? Is Group A's experiment a kind of capillarity? Everyone, it is? Yes, excellent. Now Group B, it is your turn. So Group B, your experiment is a towel. So your observation is, initially the towel is dry. Later on, when the towel touches water, it started to get wet from bottom to the top. So Group B, you think that it is kind of capillarity. Everyone, is that right? Is Group B's experiment a kind of capillarity? It is? Yes, that's right. Excellent, Group B. Now it is Group C's turn. So Group C, your experiment is paper flower. And your observation is, initially paper flower had been open. Later on, when paper flower touches water, it started to opening here. So Group C, you think that it is a kind of capillarity. Everyone, is that right? Is Group C's experiment a kind of capillarity? It is? Yes, that's right. Excellent. Now everyone, please clap your hands for yourself. Excellent. Now, please look at these 3 kinds of experiment. Please look at these 3 kinds of experiment. So, these 3 kinds of experiment are all capillarities, that's right. So now the conclusion of the class is, these 3 kinds of experiment are all capillarity and have been used in our lives. Understand? Excellent. Now, the homework is to find different kinds of capillarities that you have used in your lives. Now, please review review and recite those knowledge. And next class, we're going to have a small quiz of it. Now, you guys have to clean up your table, and later on, you can have a 10 minutes of break.